Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing our coverage of updates 258. Today we're going to be talking, not today, but in this video, because we've done more than this today, we're going to be talking about the MEGATHERIUM. This two-legged walking dude who likes to walk on four legs is going to be a freaking beast. Okay, so why don't we go ahead, try to tame him up and begin it. Rather normally, these guys are going to take a couple of shocking tranquilizing darts. In the dossier, they made it sound like you wouldn't be able to knock it out, but that's just not true. You're gonna be able to knock this thing out, given like a couple shocking darts. As you can see though, once they get a little bit feisty, they haul all sorts of ass. But, oh wow, talk about jukes, dude. Come on, get back here. I just wanna tame you is all. Come on, he should be going down relatively soon here, especially since he's stuck. Boom. What was that? A solid like 3, I think? I do believe that was like a 3. And then voila, the MEGATHERIUM goes down. Once down, you are just going to want to pretty much tame it. I don't think you use chitin. He is a really good chitin harvester, but I don't think he eats it. So what he actually does take is he just takes meat. He's a normal old meat eater, nothing like that. So why don't we go ahead and let this guy get tamed up in shenanigans. All right, and we have him, and along with it, why don't we begin by letting you guys know where you can find this guy. So he's gonna be found, I would show you on the map, but this one has nothing on it, but he's gonna be found in the redwood biome. I don't think he's gonna be found by the mountain in the redwood biome. He's just gonna be found in the normal redwood biome, and it also appears that he's gonna be found in the about the western half of the snow biome, so kind of west of that river in the snow biome. He's going to be found all over there, and that's pretty much, at least for now, the confirmed areas where we can find gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous MEGATHERIUMs. Along with that, let's toss on this gorgeous old saddle on him, and why don't we let you guys know what you're going to be needing for a saddle like this. So he's gonna be a level 52, all right? Compared to our friend the Tyrannus, definitely a little bit lower, kind of good to hear. And also, it's not gonna take nearly as many resources. 325 hide, 130 fiber, 100 cementing paste, and 55 metal ingots. Craft that all up in a smitty, and you're gonna have yourself a gorgeous thing to ride this gorgeous, majestic animal with. Now, if I can get unstuck, here we have him running around, and you might think, okay, he's got some solid speed, he looks pretty stocky, might even be a little bit of a good gatherer. Well, yeah, he's not really good at it, but he can gather wood if that's what you're wondering. He can't gather stone or nothing like that, but wood and thatch, probably more on the thatch side. That's definitely doable for him. And then if we hop on over here to some grass or just bushes and stuff, he's also able to gather an okay amount of fiber, okay amount of berries, all that stuff. Is he an omnivore? I feel like he might be. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, no, actually he is an omnivore. Yeah, he is now that I think about it. Okay, derp. So I think you can feed him with either berries or all this jazz, and that should be pretty good when it comes down to it. When it comes to kibble, you're going to want the Megalania egg, which is also one of the new things added in the in this update. The Megalania egg, the thing in the caves and stuff. You're gonna want an egg of that, or the kibble from the egg of that, to tame this guy super effectively. But let's plop on off. Let's plop on into his inventory. Let's check out his stats. So this is a level 1 we're talking here. By no means the most powerful in the world. We'll get a 150 though and kind of show those differences. But he starts off right around 740 health, 400 stamina, good amount of food, solid amount. 700 weight, that's actually a respectable amount of weight. I like it. 125 melee damage, 100% movement speed, and about 1,000 torpor on this fella. But you guys are probably wondering about our friend the 150, so I'm gonna go get us one of those. And now that we got a gorgeous 150, I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer the saddle to the one that's gonna be way more fun to mess around with. And let's check out what this guy's got going. So if we're talking wild 150, perfect tame up to 225, he's gonna have about 6,000 health, 1,200 stamina, 1,000. I don't think you're worried about the oxygen though. 60. Oh, mama, that's a lot of food. He's got a big tummy there, does he? Up to about 1,100 weight. We got 330% melee and 100 movement speed. Now, do keep in mind, of course, there's gonna be some variance with these guys. It depends on like the certain spawn. You can, of course, breed them to be super specialized in health and all that jazz, but this is a rough estimate of what you might find in the wild, and it's probably not going to be super deviated from this. It's probably going to be pretty similar to this. So let's hop on this saddle and demonstrate what this guy's got. So with the left click, he swings. The right click, he is that using his mouth, or is that more of a stomp? Kind of both. And then with C, he does absolutely nothing. So it looks like he literally has 2 attacks, but oh, but will this boy get much more interesting in a second here. And here we have his #1 potential opponent, or why you're gonna love this guy. Here are some wild ants. Star, why do I give a shit about ants? Oh, you're about to give a shit. I was actually just messing around with this a second here, but in the upper left-hand corner, if you take a gander, you got this insect killer ability that activates. What in tarnation is that, Star? Oh boy. Does Papa Star got some knowledge to drop on you? Also, let's level the guy up. You can see his health goes up by about 400. Nothing super nutty or anything. But check this out. As soon as you attack one of these guys, boom! First off, he does insane damage when it comes to these guys, and he also just becomes more powerful around them. That's what that insect killer is. Whenever you kill an insect for the next 2 minutes, 2 minutos, you will have a buff to this guy. And the buff, I think it makes him, I don't know if it makes him faster. He might be a little bit faster, but it definitely makes him stronger. And that is the awesome part. I wonder if you can stomp on these guys. No. But we can do our secondary attack. Oh, brutality. Look at that. And then this right click is actually how you're gonna want to harvest the chitin. I'm getting a lot more chitin when I'm right clicking. Look at that. Got 8 out of that guy. Got 20 out of him. 20 out of him. Right click is seriously the way to go. Alright, I was trying to left click before and just swipe. No. You want, because the right click, he kind of like chomps at him with his mouth. And like the kind of story reason for that is because he literally eats them. He eats their insides out, and then their shell is perfectly left intact. That's kind of like how they describe it in the dossier. So it's kind of freaking dope. And this is on a 100% normal server. That's how much chitin we were getting. If we were on, let's say, like a 10 times harvesting server, we would be getting like 200 chitin an ant. This is the king of chitin. This is the best way to get chitin. And also, I think if you even potentially, if you're attacking and you're doing like a base raid or something, also we're gonna go try to fight some like stronger dinos, don't you worry, and actually use this insect killer and hopefully put it to use. But if you have a raid, all right, this guy's supposedly not the best, but I think you might be able to be a little bit cheeky with it. If you, oh, see you later, Dodo, level 23, level dead. How about that? Yeah, we're just one-hitting dodos. I know that's not an accomplishment, but I think that's just the that's like the low bar we're kind of expected to jump over, because if we can't do that, we can't do anything. But yeah, with this insect killer, he really does become a lot more powerful. Oh, we got some bushes here and stuff. We got wood, we got thatch. Can we one-hit this guy? Damn, we one-hit the parasaur? Okay, I know that's not the most impressive thing in the world, but as you can see, he's no pushover when he's got his insect killer on. Okay, the Lystrosaur might take a couple hits here. Yeah, or the Moschops, my bad. Moschops, everyone pronounce it. That may have taken a couple hits. I will accept that, but it looks like the insect killer's about to wear out. I want to see if maybe we could attack something. Was there another Lystrosaur or another Moschops back there? I think there might have been. What's that noise? Was that insects? Oh, I hope so. Oh, I hope so. I like more insect killer. But like I was saying, if you maybe just have some insects following you around or something, or like maybe have some in a cage, and you just slowly let this guy kill them as you're raiding a base, that could be like a strategic way of making this a powerful addition to your party. Very specialized, but still a powerful addition. And I think too, if he kills anything insect-wise, so if they have any insects tamed, like a spider, although who the hell has those tamed nowadays, but still, if they have any type of insect tamed, I have a feeling you kill that thing, you get a boost for the next 2 minutes. So it's really freaking cool. I love this guy because he's just massive. He's a tank, and we are going to have a goddamn great time with him when we tame him up in the normal series. And now that we got some levels to mess with, I just want to show you kind of how he's gonna level, at least at this max level. He goes up by about 400 there, so kind of close to like between 5 and 10%. Stamina goes up by a pretty hefty 120 for this guy, so right about 10%. Food wise, I don't really know how I'd be leveling that, but you can see about how much that goes up to. Weight goes up by about 50, so not even too shabby for leveling up weight. Melee goes up by like an entire 6%, and movement speed goes up by 2.5. And now another awesome thing about this, before we end off this video, is that he also takes I think he takes honey too for taming. And as you guys know, honey, at least for the bear, was like the best taming tool out there. So if you give this guy honey, you know, you might have a pretty good time. At least I've heard reports from people saying that honey does work. If it doesn't, I would be very bummed because I'm excited that they added the bee and they're adding in uses for the honey. But to be honest, this is a giant sloth. He's kind of like a bear. Totally not at all, but he kind of looks like a giant furry one, so maybe. You know, I could see it. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me for this episode. Let me know what you think of the Megatherium in the comment section down below. Are you going to be taming one? What's your favorite aspect of him, or do you think he's an absolute joke that's useless? Does he have a freaking pouch? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can tell him to sit down. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I can tell him to sit down. And then stand up. Fish, sit down. Hold up. Be humble. Sit down. Oh, I gotta drop the remix now. Yeah, but I thought maybe we could ride in the set. I guess not. It looked like it. It did, but I don't know. That's probably just for gathering and all that jazz. But yeah, let me know what you think of the guy in the comment section down below. I'm totally open to that. And let me know what dino you want to see us cover next. I'm thinking I might do the Megalania, but if you want different, let me know. And also, there's of course the motorized boat, the harpoon gun, and of course the pooper. Because you can poop in ARK now. Wait, Star, you can always poop. You can poop like a civilized person now. In the toilet. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me. Have yourselves a fan-freaking-tastic day. Thank you guys all a ton for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one. See ya.